welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana. In today's video, we're going to be removing some hair, as in I'm going to try out the KENZZI laser hair removal system. It's actually an IPL laser, and we're gonna get into that in a moment, but I am so excited for this. I've obviously, shaved for a long time. I've waxed. I've even tried out in salon laser before and didn't love it. Basically, all of those just didn't work for me. Like, shaving is actually not that bad, but you have to do it really often. Waxing I find the most painful out of the three, and I find going into the salon for laser is just way too expensive, which is why an at-home laser, which is a little bit more upfront, but then literally nothing down the line, you're gonna have it forever, is so much more useful in my opinion. The other thing is that with laser in the salon, you don't really get any kind of guarantee as far as I'm aware, whereas with the KENZZI, there is a 90-day money-back guarantee as well as a 12-month warranty, which I just think is so useful. And overall, I think just doing the treatments in the comfort of your own home is so much more valuable than having to go to a spa for it. An at-home IPL is going to give you results much faster. So when you go to the salon for laser, whether you've done it before or not, again, I have had that experience before, you go once every month-ish. It can be like basically a month to a month and a half between treatments, whereas with the KENZZI, you're using it every single week. So within about 12 weeks, you're gonna have the hair completely gone from the area you're treating. Within 3 to 4 weeks, you're gonna start to see results. Whereas in the salon, you basically have to go for all of the treatments, which is however many they say you need till it's done. When I had laser, I don't know how much it cost. My parents got it for me as a gift. I did it when I was way too young. I did it when I was 15, and you really shouldn't be getting laser treatment until you're out of the stage of your life where your hormones are changing rapidly. Otherwise, the hair can just grow right back, which I think is exactly what happened with me. I don't think I had any results that have lasted since I had that done. But again, my parents gave that to me as a gift, so I don't know how much it actually cost.
This is an example from a spa in my area, so those are their prices they charge per session. Yes, that is $99 per treatment of both underarms, and this can range up to $400 per treatment of full legs. This website does say you'll need to go 8 to 12 times.
So as I said, an IPL is not the same thing as a laser. IPL stands for Intense Pulse Light, and as far as I have gotten through doing research, that just means it treats a broader spectrum and a larger area more quickly than using a laser, which basically just means less pain for less time. I didn't really have any concerns about using the KENZZI until my boyfriend said to me, this kind of feels like the kind of thing that down the line they're gonna say causes cancer. And I immediately was like, wow, like I didn't even think of that. That's actually really stressful. So I went online, did some research, and I am gonna link this below, but I found some peer-reviewed studies where they determined that IPL does not have any risk of causing cancer. Again, I will put those below because I think it's really important to be researching things that you're doing to your body, and I'm so glad I did that research for myself, and now I can be so secure knowing that there's no risk of using it. And again, the biggest reason I'm excited to use the KENZZI is because you're going to see results in 3 to 4 weeks. If you are interested in trying out a KENZZI, you can use my code JUL50 for $50 off your laser, which is just an awesome deal. And now that we've gotten past that little introduction, let's test the KENZZI out. I am very excited to say this is my very first time using the KENZZI, and I am so excited to be doing it for the first time with you. I wanted to save my reaction to being shocked for the first time so it would be authentic and you guys are going to see exactly how it goes. But when you do receive the KENZZI, it's going to come in a box that looks like this. It's very cute and aesthetic, and it's very durable if you want to keep your KENZZI in the box long run. And then when you open it up, it has a few key components in here. So you have your user manual, which is very simple, and we're going to go through it together, as well as the KENZZI and a cord that is its power supply. It does have to be plugged into the wall or an extension cord or whatever else. It's not something you charge up and then use. It has to be plugged in when you're using it. I think something important to point out is that within the manual, it has a skin chart which shows what skin tones are gonna work well with the KENZZI. Now, unfortunately, darker skin tones do not react well to IPL treatment. You're gonna wanna be probably within these tones ideally, but these ones are okay as well. I probably fit between the two of these. I have a very, very fair skin tone, especially in the winter. So I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend it if you're not, really fair skinned, but that's definitely a personal decision. I just want to point that out because I think it's one of the most important things to remember is that you're gonna have varying results depending on your skin tone. Now, KENZZI does advise doing a patch test before treatment, but again, I wanted to do an authentic first try with you guys, so I'm not gonna do a patch test and I'm just gonna hope for the best. I did, however, test it on my boyfriend on his leg just one time. He's not hairless, don't worry, but I just wanted to see how painful it was, and he said he literally barely even noticed it, it was just a little bit warm, which is what I've heard from other girls who've used the KENZZI as well. So I'm hoping that that rings true for me too. The other things you're encouraged to do are shave and exfoliate. You definitely need to shave as close as you possibly can before using the KENZZI. I did just go to the shower and I am shaved. I guess I should tell you where I'm going to be trying this out for the very first time. I want to do something big like my leg. That's going to take a long time, and I wanted to do something like more important to me, like my bikini area, but that seems a little bit intimate for my first try, especially like maybe pain wise. So I am going to do my armpit today because that is somewhere that eventually I do want to be hairless. So that's what we're gonna try. I feel like that could also potentially be very sensitive, so we'll see how it goes. So the power cord for the KENZZI is more than 9 feet long. I had no idea it was gonna be that long, but it's very convenient because your wall can be very far away and you can still use it. And it's very, very easy to plug into the KENZZI. You just pop it right in the top and she's good to go. You can tell when it's ready to go because you'll have this green flashing light here. When you are ready to turn it on, you just press that green button. It's a power button and it comes on. You can kind of hear like a fan noise, which is when you know you're good to go. You can also press that same green button, which is on the back now, when you want to change the intensity. So it's this that shows the intensity. That's at the first level right now. And as you click it, it increases in intensity level. So that's up to level 5 now. And then it comes back down as well. This is called the pulse button. And when you press it, a flash will come out of here. That being said, if it's not against skin, there'll be no flash. I'll show you guys right now. It's not against any skin. No flash. You guys will see when it is against my skin and I press this button, there will be a flash. That's just a safety feature that the KENZZI has. The last interesting feature it has relates to when you press this button down for 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will go into glide mode, which I can't show you guys when it's not against the skin, but basically you either have like flashing where it's like bam, bam, bam when you touch, or glide mode where as you move it's going to pulse, which is what, you know, can really speed up the process if you're prepared for it. I feel like the only thing left to do now is try it out, so let's just do it. As you can see, my armpit is, you know, not very hairy at all. I never let my armpit hair grow out. I'm not a big armpit hair girl. If you're someone for armpit hair, that's fine. It's not my thing. I shaved this this morning. It's already starting to grow in. It's not that it grows really fast, but it can grow like a little bit faster than I'd want. It doesn't really grow thick or anything, but still not something you want, so I want it gone, and we're gonna do that right now. So as you guys know, I'm gonna click the green button to turn on the KENZZI. You can hear it powering up. It's on the lowest intensity level. I feel like we can bump it up to like maybe intensity level 3 for like the first time we try it, because why not, right? Like, let's just see how it goes. And I am gonna also activate glide mode so that I can go, you know, bam, bam, bam after I try it out just one time, so we have an idea of what the pain level is gonna be like. I feel like I should just go ahead and try it. Like, no reason to be a baby, right? So I'm gonna put it against my skin and we should see a flash. It's not good to look at the laser, so I'm gonna look away as I do it, but you guys can't see my eyes anyway, so. Oh my god, I didn't feel anything at all. Like, I didn't feel anything. Ooh, that one's a little hotter. I felt that one a little bit. Okay. Now let's try to activate glide mode. Okay, so you can tell it's in glide mode because that's flashing. So basically, if it wasn't clear, I wasn't pressing the button that time. Glide mode activates it on its own, so as you move, every time it recognizes of movement, it's gonna pulse for you. And you wanna do the treatment 3 times on the area you're looking to treat, so that's 1 on that side. So I'm gonna do 2 more on this side and 3 more on this side, and that's all I have to do for my very first treatment with the KENZZI. And I don't have any like redness or anything after that. I'm actually very impressed. I completely forgot to try out a higher intensity level, which I feel like I should have done, but I don't wanna use intensity 3 on this arm and then 5 on this arm, so maybe the next time I show you guys treatment, I'll use 5 so we can kind of compare the 2. And that's truly it. There's nothing else to it. Of course, we're gonna see results over a series of weeks. In 12 weeks, I should have like serious results, but you will start to see results in as little as 3 weeks. This is my first time, so obviously I'm not gonna notice a huge difference like after only 1 attempt, especially because like obviously the hair is still in there. But apparently the hair is gonna start like falling out, which is very interesting because obviously you're starting to kill the hair follicles. So it's gonna be like, you know, falling out at some point soon. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. There'll be much more to this video. It's just like a quick part in the middle because I wanted to show you guys my very first treatment with the KENZZI and the fact that it was like not painful at all. Like, I'm genuinely so shocked about how little it hurt, especially compared to a professional laser, which I know I talked about earlier in this video. So since you guys have last seen me, I have done 3 successful treatments, 1 that I filmed for you guys and 2 that I didn't. And today I'm gonna be doing my 4th treatment, which is the last one I'm gonna be showing in this video. The results I'm gonna show you guys are from treatments 1 to 3. This is my 4th treatment that isn't gonna be included in those result photos, but I remember I promised you guys I was gonna show what it was like using the KENZZI on its 5th setting, which is its most intense setting, because I don't really know what it's gonna be like pain-wise. As far as setting 3 has gone, I really haven't experienced any pain at all. I find the first 2 passes, you don't really feel anything. The last one is kind of like a little hot flash, but nothing intense. Setting 5, I'm a little bit nervous. I just want to know what it's like, because the way I think about it, if you're on setting 3 and it takes 12 weeks, by the end of 12 weeks, you're gonna be all cleared up. If you use setting 5, maybe it takes a little bit less than 12 weeks, but it hurts a little bit more, so there's kind of a trade-off there that you have to work with, and I don't honestly know if that's worth it to me. But long story short, today we are gonna try out the KENZZI on setting 5. I've gotten very used to using it on the pulse mode, which I really, really like, because then you can just kind of like boop, 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 and you don't have to keep clicking the button, which I know isn't a big deal, but still kind of relevant. So here we go, level 5, see how it goes. So as I can imagine you just saw, level 5 was really not painful at all. So honestly, overall, I'd actually recommend using it at level 5. I kind of regret doing my last 3 treatments on level 3, but you know, you can't go back and change those things now. So we'll see when I do more sensitive areas of my body, because armpits doesn't really strike me as one that's gonna be really bad, but I think level 5 is actually okay. So I'm going to show my results here. Keep in mind, this is my results after only 3 weeks and not even using the KENZZI at its highest potential. I think that my future treatments, I'm going to go ahead and use level 5, but as I told you guys, I use level 3 for all 3 of those treatments. But you guys can see how much results I got in just 3 weeks and not even using it at its most powerful setting. I think that the biggest thing is that the hair grows back a lot less quickly, and as I do this the next 9 treatments, I think it's gonna, you know, eventually get to the point where it doesn't grow back at all. But that's the biggest thing I noticed, because if I shave like at night, the next morning I already have like, not like a significant amount, but like a very easily noticeable amount of hair there. Whereas now I feel like I get to the end of the next day before I really start to see a lot of hair growth again. I don't necessarily see fewer hair follicles growing in, but I definitely see less hair length growing in overall. So the KENZZI is usually $229. If you use my code JUL50, it will only be $179. For people who have never done laser before at a spa, you need to keep in mind that the average single spa treatment is probably about $150. So like, that is crazy. For a very similar price to having a KENZZI forever, you can get 1 out of probably 12, 15, maybe 20 treatments at a spa. That's wild to me. You guys have to understand that you're definitely getting more bang for your buck getting the KENZZI. So just one more time, my code is JUL50. You can use that to get your very own KENZZI for only $179. And you can join me on this hair journey. So far, we're treating the armpits. I want to do the bikini line, legs, feet. I don't know why we don't talk about foot hair more often, but I'm gonna get rid of my foot hair. Probably eventually gonna do my upper lip. Who even knows? Because once you do it, it's gone for good. So I'm so excited to treat a bunch of different areas with the KENZZI, and I'm going to keep you guys up to date. This will not be the only video I'm doing with KENZZI. I have a lot more videos coming out of me treating different areas and becoming basically as hairless as possible. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely let me know if you've used the KENZZI and had good results with it. I'd love to see your comparison pictures as well, so I can see what I can look forward to for myself. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Also, let me know if there's any other videos you'd like me to make in the upcoming weeks. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, especially if you want to see more laser hair removal videos, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Have an awesome week.
So I know that there will come a day, it could be snowing all I find